What's up, everybody? Welcome to another end-of-week standings update. Today, we are going to be going over the standings for Week 13 of the 2026 season. These are the standings at the end of Week 13. Anyways, we are going to go ahead and start things off in the Northwest Division, where Luigi, his name is in bold because he clinched the division. He has clinched first place in the Northwest Division, so he will also be going to the playoffs. He is 12-1. He started the season at 1-1, but since then has won 11 straight to become the first Amiibo to clinch a division. So he is 12-1 in first place, and he is 5 games ahead of Yoshi, who is in second at 7-6. And he is the only fighter in the Northwest Division who still has a chance of advancing to the playoffs. Bowser, who's in third place at 6-7, and Bowser's in third. Donkey Kong is in fourth place at 5-8. Both of them were knocked out of playoff contention this week. Mario and Peach have been out a while. Mario is actually no longer in last place. He's been in last place for almost the whole season, but now he is in fifth after winning 2 straight. He is 3-10, and he has the same record as Peach, who is in last place, also at 3-10. But Mario has the upper hand because he has a much better differential than Peach does. Anyways, now we head over to the Midwest, where WarioWare is in first at 11-2, and Link is in second, also at 11-2. We still have a very tight race for the top of the Midwest Division, mostly between WarioWare and Link. But the other 3 aren't too far behind. Rosalina's in third, Pikachu is in fourth, and Meta Knight is in fifth. All of them are still relevant this season, and because they are only 3 games behind, they still have a chance, albeit very small, to come back and win the division. But as I said, the chances of that are pretty small, so don't count on it. Even if they do end up catching up, they'll still have to beat the second place fighter, who will most likely win the wild card, and Link is currently in second. And other than all that, Ness is in last place at 6-7. I guess this channel is officially cursed now. Go ahead and unsubscribe. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, now it's time for the Southwest Division, where Kirby is in first at 9-4, followed by Fox in second and Dr. Mario in third. Both of them are 7-6. Zelda is in fourth place at 4-9. Bowser Jr. is in fifth place at 2-11 after finally snapping a losing streak. He is one of quite a few fighters to snap losing streaks this week. And Samus, lo and behold, is still in last place in the Southwest Division and the entire league with a record of 0-13. And that's going to do it for the Western Conference. Now we head over to the Eastern Conference, where we have the other big divisional race between Villager and Lucas. Villager is currently on top, and Lucas is in second. Both of them are 12-1. Their divisional race came to a head this week as Lucas just barely won his match after he was down more than 100 points. He stormed all the way back to win, much to the shock of everybody and to the frustration of Villager, who was really looking forward to taking a big win this week. But he still won anyway, and he also had a big win in terms of score. His score was much bigger than Lucas's, so he took a major step forward in terms of differential points. Anyways, Rob and Mega Man are both 8-5, but Rob is ahead of Mega Man in terms of differential. They cannot win the division because they are 4 games out, but the best chance they have is to try to somehow win the wild card. But Lucas, it doesn't look like it's going to happen because, as I've said, I am almost certain that even if one of them, Villager or Lucas, does not win the division, whoever comes in second, I'm pretty sure will take the wild card. because they have the two best records. They have two of the best records in the Eastern Conference. Anyways, Pac-Man is in 5th place at 5-8, and Falco is in last at 3-10. And now we head over to the Mid-East, where I have a major confession to make. Jigglypuff is in 1st for the first time this season, and Lucario is in 2nd after being in 1st for most of the season. Jigglypuff has finally overtaken him. Olimar is in 3rd place at 7-6. He is only one game behind 1st place, which means, even though I said like 5 times that he was knocked out of playoff contention, I couldn't have been more wrong, because even though Olimar is out of the wild card race, unlike everybody else who was already proclaimed eliminated, Olimar still has a chance, because he is only one game out of the top of the Mid-East. And of course, as soon as I say that, he's somehow going to win the division. Just watch it happen. Anyways, Pitt is in 4th place at 4-9. Ike is in 5th place at 3-10, and Little Mac is in last at 1-12. And now we head down to the Southeast Division, where Sonic still reigns supreme. He is 12-1, followed by King K. Rool in 2nd at 9-4, Wolf in 3rd at 6-7. Wii Fit Trainer is in 4th place, and Captain Falcon is in 5th place. Both of them are 4-9. And Marth, after finally snapping his 9-game losing streak, is still in last place at 3-10. And now let's head over to the wildcard standings. Olimar, as I was just saying, even though he is 5 games back with 4 to go, he is still relevant in terms of the divisional race. So he is still in for now, because he still has a chance to win the division. But everyone else below him is already eliminated. That is the Eastern wild card, where Lucas is in 1st. It's been swapping pretty much for the last 5 weeks between Lucas and Villager. I'm pretty sure, I've said this a lot, whoever does not win the divisional race in the Northeast, I'm pretty sure they're going to take the wild card. Because King K. Rool is 3 games out with 4 to go. And everybody else in the Northeast Division, Rob, Mega Man, and Lucario, except the other fighter who's already eliminated, they still have a chance because they're 4 games out with 4 to go. However, heading into this week, they are all on the chopping block, as are Fox, Yoshi, and Dr. Mario in the Western wildcard, where Link is in 1st place at 11-2, but he is 3 games ahead of Rosalina, Pikachu, and Meta Knight. So Link could clinch the wild card next week. I mean, it could happen, and Lucas could clinch the wild card as well, but we'll have to see when we get there. A lot of things could happen next week. The last 4 weeks of the season are all going to be pretty big, because a lot of big things could happen during the last few weeks of the regular season. And speaking of next week, here are the matchup schedules for Week 14. This is the Western Conference matches for Week 14. And here are the Eastern Conference matchups for Week 14 of the 2026 season. Alright guys, that is going to do it for this end of week standings update. I'll see you guys on Tuesday, same time, same channel, for Week 14. We have just 4 weeks left in the season, guys. Anything can happen in those last 4 weeks. So we'll see you guys this Tuesday for Week 14 of the 2026 season here at Nick's Amiibo League. And to all of my American viewers, I hope you all have a great 4th. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for watching.